So here we are at stage 4.
It looks like we're at a waterfall in this stage, since there are fairies splashing out of it.
And the fairies were shooting big light blue orbs and red bullets.
I think that the music fits well with the stage background of a waterfall.
Yeah, I know, right? The music sounds so calming and energetic at the same time.
And now the fairy is shooting tiny blue and purple orbs at our character.
The fairies are shooting green and light blue bullets, as well as medium blue orbs.
The bullets and orbs are everywhere now, almost filling up the entire screen. It looks like George should use his power.
Yep, George just used up some of his power.
And now the fairies are shooting big blue orbs.
You know, I think that the fairies are going to do the same thing again.
Well, I guess you were right, Donald. Those fairies are shooting tiny purple and magenta orbs again.
Fairies are shooting light blue bullets from the water.
I can't really see the bullets, but at least George is taking the fairies down.
The current part of this stage is a mess. I think we are almost finished with this part anyway.
Yes, we definitely are. And now there is a whole bunch of bullets and orbs being shot everywhere.
And don't forget that she is shooting the orbs in spiral patterns.
Well, it looks like she is gone for now.
And it seems to be raining blue and light blue bullets everywhere now.
Our character just got hit by one of the bullets, and then most of them suddenly disappeared.
There is still a lot of those bullets, so George is going to use some of his power to get rid of them.
Now George is shooting at what I'm assuming are crows.
I looked it up, and you were right, Donald. Those black things are crows.
The fairies are shooting the big blue orbs everywhere again.
It looks like I'm going to use up some of my power to get rid of those things.
And look, now the fairies are shooting red bullets at our character.
It looks like the fairies just keep on using the same attacks over and over again.
Yes, you're right, Donald. Those fairies are shooting tiny purple and blue orbs again.
Now I am starting to wonder when the real action is going to begin in this stage.
Yep, George just got hit, and the tiny blue and purple bullets are going to magically disappear.
Well, Donald, the orbs didn't magically disappear yet.
But now George is using his power to get rid of the tiny orbs, and the background just turned dark.
Donald, don't forget that the fairies are shooting yellow orbs everywhere now. Also, it's hard to see the fairies for some reason.
Yeah, you're right, George. The fairies seem to be invisible in this part of the stage.
Wait, that Aya character from Phantasmagoria of Flower View is back? Wow, I didn't know she made an appearance in this stage.
And she is shooting red and blue orbs everywhere.
Yep, that character is using one of her spell cards.
And Aya just shot a bunch of orbs and put them in circular patterns.
So that means the blue orbs are going to drop everywhere on the background.
It looks like George is almost done lowering the character's health, albeit a little slowly.
Well, it looks like I got a spell card bonus, and Aya is at her next phase.
She is shooting those rings made out of red and blue orbs in spiral patterns.
We are finally at one of her next spell cards. I wonder what it is going to be like.
And now she is shooting green bullets in a random circle pattern, then dispersing them all over the place.
George is using up some of our character's power, and the opponent is almost down as well.
George just used some of that power a few seconds ago, and now he is at the next phase. Look, he is lowering her health quickly.
Yes, George just made it to Aya's next spell card.
Now Aya is dropping green bullets everywhere while she flies so fast.
It looks like the timer is running out. How am I even supposed to lower her health while she is flying so fast?
Just let her be. I don't think it is possible to lower her health while she's flying so fast anyway.
Well, guys, here comes her next spell card. I definitely think this is her last one.
Now she is shooting a bunch of bullets in a beautiful pattern.
George just used up some of our character's power, and it looks like we are almost done with this stage.
Yeah, George is so close.
And would you look at that? I defeated Aya and beat this stage. Who is going to do stage 5 next?
I am going to do stage 5 next.